everyone who is watching this video. Welcome back to another vlog of mine. Today is a Sunday and the second week of my first semester. Without further ado, let's start a wonderful day. I started my day with a very simple breakfast which keeps my stomach full, and then, as usual, I started reading. Today I'm reading this book called Santi, which is its Chinese name. It is a Chinese novel. Its English name is called Three Body Problem. It is a science fiction novel. Normally, I read non-fiction book, but this is a book recommended by my friend. She usually recommends me very nice movies to watch, very nice books to read. So when she recommended me this book, I searched it out online and found out that this is an award-winning book. It won the awards of Nebula Awards and Hugo Awards. So seeing that this is an award-winning book, I knew this would be one of the books that I had to read, so I started reading it, and indeed it is very interesting. This is a science fiction novel, and it is about a war between the alien race and a human race. To invade Earth, the alien race, they sort of implant something in the Earth which will stall the progress of scientific innovation in the Earth. And when the scientific innovation in Earth is being stalled, they would not have any progress. This would make Earth weak against the alien race, so the alien race has a higher probability of winning this war. So it has a very interesting storyline. I would like to see how human race is going to win against this race, against the alien race. So right now I'm still on the first book. I'm still reading it, so I can't wait to read more and discover what happens next. Yeah, so that's about it for my mornings. Let's start. After reading, I would have my classes. Today is a Sunday, which means it's a day full of classes. I have about 2 classes today, and each class is about 3 hours. And this first class that I'm taking is about smart grid with renewable energy systems. This is a course that I take by audit, which means that whatever grades that I get for this course, it will not be counted, which means that my performance will not affect my CGPA. So why would I do that? Why would I take a class that will not affect my CGPA when I can just go out and enjoy my weekends, right? Yeah, so basically this is a course that I am really interested in. We all know that smart grid and renewable energy resources are the future trends, and it can change the lives of humans. So that is why I'm very interested in this topic. But instead of learning this on my own, which requires a huge amount of self-motivation and discipline, I choose to follow classes that are offered by my university, which sort of act as an accountability partner to me, and all I need to do is just follow the class, do the assignment well, which will enhance my further understanding on the topic, and then take final exams which test my understanding, and just read materials after classes. Since my university offers this for free, so I just join, right? It's that simple, instead of doing it on my own, which can sometimes backfire. Since I'm doing this purely out of interest, I would like to see how far I can go. This is certainly something that I will not do in my undergraduate studies, because back in my undergraduate studies, we had classes and credits that were already scheduled for us to take. Those schedules are usually very packed, so I would not have the energy and time to join extra classes. And I think if you want to join certain classes, you have to have certain prerequisites, and that means that I would not be able to join those classes. That makes me very appreciate the postgraduate studies, which offers us the choice to follow classes based on the interest of our own. Normally, before I start my class, I would download the materials that are uploaded onto our student portal by our lecturers, and then I will import it into Notability so that when my lecturer starts the lecture, I can follow along the lectures and jot down notes on the way. I know that some students prefer printing out the notes, and some lecturers even prefer students using paper notes, but not for me, because I find it very messy to organize paper notes. But with the notes inside my iPad, everything is well organized and I can easily access them and find them whenever I need them. So that is the strength of it. My class is about to start, so let's go! My class, and I have to admit there are still a lot of things that I don't understand, such as advanced meter infrastructure and virtual power plant. Gotta spend more time on it. Fortunately, our lecturer has left us relevant papers and reading materials to read on. I just have to spend time reading it. Oh, one thing about postgraduate study is that you are studying with students who are currently working in the industry. So sometimes they will ask the lecturers questions and you would get new insights on the relevant industry, which I think is a good thing because we can understand more about it. Yeah, so now that I still have the time after the class has ended, I would read on the materials that are given by my lecturer. Yeah, so that's what Hug Together. Already had my lunch and read a little bit about the paper on the standards and protocols of smart grid. So right now I'm going to have another class on AI in power systems, which is my favorite subject so far. Although power system itself is a very tough subject, but I want to master this subject. My class is about to start soon, so see you guys later. It's currently about 11 and it's getting pretty late. I need to sleep now because I still have to go to lab tomorrow. But before I sleep, maybe I will just do some editing for an upcoming video. Before this, I was studying this subject, Power System Analysis and Design, and I have currently completed the chapter 2, but not for the notes yet. What I did just now was 2 subtopics. I did some notes for the subtopics right here. Yeah, and it's taking really slow because I have to digest the information. So what I'm currently learning right now is on the fundamentals of power system, like complex power, apparent power, and balanced three-phase circuits, and also network analysis. These are really fundamental, basic concepts that one needs to understand, because as this subject PSA goes deeper, it will really need a lot of fundamentals, and if you don't understand fundamentals, you don't understand what those further concepts are talking about. So it's very important to understand the fundamentals. By going through this subject in depth at my spare time at my own will, I could better understand what I was studying in the past. But in the past, I merely just wanted to pass the subject and I didn't know what I was studying. So it's really good to relearn this subject and then learn the fundamentals so I can appreciate it. So yeah, that's all for today. I'm showing you how the weekend during my PhD study is like, at least for this semester. It probably won't be the same for the next few semesters, as this semester we are required to fulfill a certain credits by taking classes So weekend will be packed with classes for this semester. Currently, it is like I am taking classes during daytime and then at night it is reserved for studying, and so far I'm liking the pace of everything. Hopefully, as the semester goes on, where things will get busy, assignments will kick in, we'll have plenty of presentations, I will still have time to study again, because having time to study at night is really something to be grateful about. So that's about it for today. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel to follow me along my journey. Please share it to your friends and families if you really like it. Yeah, I would really appreciate it. So see you guys till my next video. Bye bye.